Hi, Campbell. This is Dwight with ApogeeINVENT, and I just wanted to record this quick video for you to show you our software. And so this is another one of our clients, Sandpoint Property Management. They're in Idaho, and they also have a mixture of rental and for purchase. Actually, I think it's mostly all rentals. Same with yours, although theirs are mostly single unit, whereas I believe you have mostly apartments. But nonetheless, this is the property showcase software that I was telling you about. This is the front end of their site. Of course, when we put your design on top of the software, it's going to look just like the design that you already have, the one that you said that you like. And here it is on the screen. Um, of course, we're going to make sure that things like this work so that you can actually click on the properties button rather than having to go to the team page and then back to the property. So we'll fix all the navigation there, things like that. Um, but looking back at that other client site of ours here, you can see a similar navigation. We're going to use our navigation system. We have featured listings on the front. You don't have featured listings on your site, but I think we can add it if that's something that you are interested in adding. We have a carousel at the bottom as well. This shows you a lot of random assortment of images from all the different properties. So if somebody's interested, they can just click on one of those images. As it's scrolling by, they go straight to that property. And you can see, looking at a property here, we're looking at one. This looks to be a retail space, but it has an automatic slideshow that you can see is flashing by. It just starts playing automatically. And if somebody wants to, they can click on just one thumbnail to go to that thumbnail. And that stops the slideshow, and they can always click play to start again. We have this listing details under here. I notice this is a lot more detailed than your current one, where on your detailed listings, you just have a map and the bedroom price, bathrooms, and address, and a contact number. We're giving some more information where you can view the floor plan, gallery, square footage, the building size, and then features and amenities. And I'll show you that in a minute, but we have a big list of features and amenities that allows you to just choose quickly what a particular unit has in it. So this is some more of the front end. This is what the customer would see as they're browsing your site. You can see that there's an ask about this listing button, pops open a quick contact form. Keep in mind, this will also be stylized to match your colors of your current theme, although this is similar, kind of a darker theme. There's a big application. If you have an application, we might be able to add that in. However, adding in applications other than this default one would probably take some additional customization, possibly additional charges, but we can discuss that if you wanted to go ahead and do that. I know that mostly your site right now, as it is, just ask them to contact you, and maybe you want to just keep on doing that. Let's see here. So we also have buttons when you're viewing a listing to print this page. You can send it to a friend. There's a mortgage calculator, interest calculator. We can add and remove these buttons, and I believe that's actually something that you can add and remove as you're managing the listings. That's just a quick view of what the listing would look like. And then there's menu items up here that kind of go along with the database. So as you add and remove different property types, it will add these different menu items. There's an advanced search page that allows your visitors to look for exactly what they're looking for. Let's say maybe somebody's looking for something with parking and community laundry and at least 2 bedrooms, no more than or at least 1 bathroom. Okay, so you can see basically how you can do that kind of lookup there, selecting the different amenities. That's the advanced search. Apply online. For this client, we have a customized webcams page where they actually have a webcam that's live showing their site. Of course, you probably wouldn't have this page, but this is just an example of how our system can handle additional content pages. So we'd get all those installed from your current design. Things that like ocean properties, maybe, that talk a little bit more about your company and what you focus on. So let's look quickly at the back end of the website. I want to show you this. Let me go over here in a different browser. Okay, so after you log in as an administrator, or your staff members, of course, they would see this dashboard. It shows you all the different number of listings over here, the different applications if we are enabling that applications module and allowing people to apply online. The number of inquiries that you've gotten, you can see that they've gotten pretty good success here, over 1,400 inquiries through the site, almost 1,000 applications. And then we have counters, the number of times people have visited certain pages, and email log, things like that. So there's quick stats up there. Let's say you want to add a new listing. It's just really easy. Click on this big button, add a new listing. You can have multiple locations, so this might be good. I know that you said that you managed multiple properties around the area, so you can have different locations for each one of them. You just choose where this particular unit is, which location it's at, and you just say is available for rent, lease, or sale. Is it featured? This is when it shows up on that home page if you wanted to go ahead and do that. Whether it's sold, yes or no, and whether to display, yes or no. This is one thing that you mentioned to me yesterday during our discussion, is that you like to have the same properties over and over and just make them so they don't display when they are unavailable. So that should easily make it so you can do that. You can type in this box, content goes here. So this is how you would type in new descriptions. This is a second paragraph. So that's how you'd write a description of it. Location, you can give it a specific address. If you want to, here is the price. You can even set a price range there. Deposit, refundable deposit, pet deposit, etc. A lot of details in here that you can or cannot set up at your leisure. Number of bedrooms, bathrooms, square feet, and you can even manage the floor plan. So that's really good. I know that's something you're looking for as well. And then images. You can add any number of images to a property. I showed you the slideshow, and this is where they would show up. You just choose them on the computer, upload them, and the website will automatically resize them, insert them into that slideshow, etc. Now here is where you choose the amenities. You just choose from this list on the left and move it to the right. So let's say this unit has dock access. I don't know if any of them do around here. Maybe, especially near Long Beach and Huntington Beach. You can add new features or amenities. You see that this site, they've added specific elementary schools, things like that. And so you can add that under add new feature or amenity. You can add custom ones, or you can keep the existing default in there. Let's say this property had 3-car garage. We can move that over there as well. And it also has air conditioning. Great. So we can see we're adding amenities over there. Now you can choose which of those buttons, the apply online button, the print page button, the send page button, mortgage calculator, interest calculator, etc. Those are all here just under checkboxes. You decide what you want to see on there. And then there's a text marquee if you wanted to add that. That would be something that would show up on the property listing. It would be much like the slideshow. Yeah, let me get that to stop playing. It would actually just scroll down along here. So it'd be text that scrolls, much like these images scroll at the bottom. That's just a text marquee. If you want to have some special message that really catches their attention, that works well. So that's a text marquee, and you can even choose the color for it. Let's say this is a very important unit. If I knew how to type. Okay. Import. I still don't know how to type. All right. And then you can choose a sort order. So this is the order that the properties are listed in the big list. And then you can also have some private notes here. These are notes that are only seen within your company. So if you wanted to say something like, you know, this unit, we will allow pets, but we're not listing it as a pet-friendly unit. You know, you can make a little private note in there, etc. And you can save changes, and that would be all it would take to add a new listing. You can see here where there's a apartment, a condo, etc. Let's go back to the control panel. I want to show you just a couple more things. So that was add new listing. You can manage the properties. If you're logged in, you go to manage properties. It looks very similar to the regular list, except now you get these buttons here where you can edit, you can copy a listing. That really helps if you have a listing that's very similar to another one. You can just start with that other listing, create a new one as a copy, and then save it as a new listing. You can mark it as sold. I don't know if you'd be doing that in the rental space, but perhaps. And then, of course, you can delete it. You can check a bunch of boxes. You can do a multi-delete up here, etc., etc. So that's managing the list there. You can manage the locations. We talked about that already. The future and amenity list. If you have a coupon, that can pop up on the page. You can view the applications if people are submitting them on your site. You can view inquiries and site settings. Also, there's an employee bio page. So looking at this page, we're logged in, so we can see these view, edit, copy, delete links, but it's mostly a listing. Let's look at what it looks like for a visitor that they want to see the staff bios. They can't see those view, edit, copy, delete links. Instead, they just see the name, the title, description, email, etc. Really easy for you to manage this. Let me show you here again the administrator view. Now we can see that information. We're logged in. If we want to add a new bio, let's say we just want to edit one, for example. See what that looks like. Just give them a name, give them a bio, choose an image. This one already has one, and we're done. So very easy to manage all of this. That's our main goal. I think that's probably about all that I wanted to show you. I'd love to have your company on board. Ocean Development seems like you've got a lot of great listings and really reliable and well-branded business. So we'd like to be your technology partner and make sure that you have all those hacking and other headaches behind you. We would be here to stay with you for the long haul and help you with anything that you needed. And so, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll shoot you off an agreement. Thank you very much for your time. It was great meeting you, Campbell. Bye-bye.